have a little secret that I need to tell you guys. I have worms. More specifically, red wigglers. Well, hola amigos, welcome back to Sonnie's Place. My name's Emma and today we're setting up our first vermicompost bin. Now, when I first started gardening, I never imagined that I would be raising worms. Over the years, I've been learning that worms play a critical role in creating better soil. And with better soil comes healthier plants. And with healthier plants, that means more nutrient-dense food. So today, I'm diving right in to worm farming. I stopped at our local hardware store and picked up a few of these bins that are stackable, a single lid. We're gonna drill holes around the top border of our top bin and also on the lid. And what that's gonna do is provide some much needed oxygen for the worms. Even though they live in soil, they still need air. I also drilled some holes at the bottom to allow for some drainage, and I'm covering that bottom section up with some cardboard. There's quite a few videos on setting up vermicompost bins, and many of them involve creating a sort of lasagna layer.
Once again, my life has been saved by the miracle of lasagna.
My goal is to keep things pretty simple, so what I'm going to do initially is set up a good thick layer of humus-rich soil. I was able to grab some of that soil from our older hugelkultur beds that we've had sitting around for about 5 years. The soil in those beds looks absolutely fantastic and is perfect for this. It's going to create a wonderful environment for these worms to feed off some of the organic material that is still there. Also feels really good to get my fingers dirty. With our base layer of soil in place, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the worms right on top of that. We got our worms from Uncle Jim's worm farm. Now I've had these worms sitting around for about 2 weeks. I put some in the first bin and then set these aside for this experiment. They look absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Uncle Jim. These are amazing. Look at these. They're so lively and squiggly. Oh, this is great. Look at this. We're gonna cover it up with some cardboard to shield them from light. We're gonna let them do their thing. Looks like they're squiggling down to the bottom, getting in there. Ah, that's exciting. Woohoo! Go to work, guys. Go to work. This is our bottom bin that our worms are actually going to sit on top of. So anything that leaches out, any of that leachate, which is what that's called, will leak into here. I think that's the easiest composting system I've ever set up. Bin, soil, worms, and a handy dandy drill. That's it. Wish me luck. Now I'm actually gonna try an experiment and only feed these worms rabbit manure. The more I've been learning about worms, the more I've learned that they absolutely love rabbit poop. And as luck would have it, we have access to a bunch of it. So in this bin, we're gonna create a super team with worms and rabbit poop.
We must combine our powers. Let's do it!
And hopefully create some amazing castings and compost to use in our garden. A couple of weeks ago, I actually set up a worm bin using the more traditional layering method, and then I fed the worms eggshells and coffee grounds. And taking a look at the bin now, you can see that the worms have grown and they're happy in their little environment. The moisture level is perfect, nothing is dried out, there's no mold in there, and it smells earthy, which is exactly what we want. Worms are a fantastic way to break down that food waste and kitchen scraps, and we can all appreciate minimizing some of that waste that goes to the landfills. It's going to be fun to compare the two bins and see how they're doing and see how the worms compare, how they're growing in size, and how often I have to feed them. But yes, I'm excited about this experiment. I'm excited about these worms, and I hope that you join us along this journey. Hope you've learned something new. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Emma from Sonnie's Place, encouraging you to grow your best life. Adios.